Fellas, is it gay to like women? According to some users on rtrueratediscussions, if they are too muscular, yes.
Source context. rtrueratediscussions is an offshoot of rtruerateme for discussion on broader concepts around attraction between the sexes that sub allows highlights. Yes.
People who say no are lying.
Women who are into fitness tend to choose someone with the same passion.
Unfit men don't approach these women because of their insecurity.
I'm generalizing. There are exceptions.
But it's been my observation so far, dude, women like this don't look like women, so why should they be attractive to us?
If you just showed her torso, people would think this is a dude.
We live in a culture of virtue signaling and everyone gets a trophy.
More people would lie that this was attractive than the other people around.
In fact, I think people who are saying yes just mean attractive to some people.
Not sure what you're going on about her not looking like a woman.
She looks like an average woman, but with more muscle.
Please don't play these mind games with me.
If you took a pic of her torso without the bra and showed it to people, most people would think it was a dude.
The most funny thing about these kinds of comments is that it just tells me that the person saying she doesn't look like a woman doesn't have a real understanding of what women actually look like.
Lol.
This is not womanly.
She's probably bigger than you, probably.
Which is not womanly.
Is that a word? Feminine, I assume.
So when I'm bigger than her,
She's still womanly?
Who are you trying to convince and of what? No one of nothing.
just assuming that you are intimidated because she's bigger than you.
Which is the only argument you stated for being not womanly.
Hell no, then why is she turning straight women gay? Because maybe they are already gay but don't want to accept it?
As for me and for a big chunk of guys out there, no, we don't find her attractive at all.
That's F-Talk private.
But you find her slightly intimidating, though.
As a woman, I think it's ridiculous to accuse men of being intimidated by women they're not attracted to. This isn't high school. I am not a man, but just the sheer respect for that level of physique, I think any secure, confident man would find attractive.
Also, she's posing in a lot of these, so when she's relaxed, I'm sure she still looks cut and muscular, but not to the degree of posing to further emphasize her muscles.
Oh my, I'm supposed to find women who look like men attractive or I'm insecure.
She doesn't look anything like a man, bruh.
She has muscularity greater than the average man. So in that aspect of her, it's masculine. Not to say her face is, and not to say her skin is, etc. That doesn't make her masculine, my guy. It makes her fit.
And even with an upper body that is more developed than most women, it doesn't make her masculine.
Seriously, that reeks of insecurity.
Better than being obese.
But no, not my type. Better than being obese is refreshing to read.
If you go by the kind of thirst posts from young men on Reddit the last few years, it seems like they prefer very overweight to obese women and analingus more than vaginal sex.
Why do you care?
Why do you care? Not him, but probably because society will be paying for their poor health over the years.
It's crazy that so many people are just overweight.
Even crazier that you see so many dudes hype it up as attractive.
Some people like to be slapped during sex.
Some like to get choked.
Some like to get pegged.
Some get haughty and righteous about body type preference, but are jerking off daily to underage girls forced into sex work online. It's crazier to me that R3AL men appear to get more upset about someone else's fat percentage than they do about actual sex crimes. But hey, whatever y'all want to focus on is your karma to carry.
Who doesn't like a muscle mummy, mostly insecure men who overthink their sexuality and gender, and somehow arrive at being attracted to a strong woman is gay because only men can be strong?
At least those are the most vocal men who need you and everyone else to know they aren't attracted to her and aren't gay and are real men.
Making this submission is incredibly insecure and silly.
As a man, as a woman, it's not a question worth asking.
Especially by focusing on her specifically.
If a woman had a deeper voice than the average man, would you find her attractive?
Stop these mind games.
You're demonstrating exactly what I was calling attention to.
Ironically.
Without any self-awareness.
Great job.
So your attraction is, what, purely based on genitals?
I think her upper body is too muscular for a lot of men's preference.
It is but the lightning, and the way she poses doesn't help either. She wants to look the biggest there.
With some kinds of clothes on, most people wouldn't notice she works out, just like how it happens with natural lifters with a decent body.
Nah, you definitely notice and might suspect she's trans even.
I doubt being able to notice.
Put on something a bit less revealing, and the difference will be massive.
You might be able to tell she works out, but definitely not to the full extent, unless specifically pointed out. You can't hide shoulder and back volume low.
Unless YPU want to make the rest body look bigger in the process. Opinions may vary. Yep.
Some of us like girls and some of us like guys.
Then some of us like girls that look like guys.
She doesn't look anything like a guy.
Her face doesn't, but her body surely does. The vast majority of guys could only dream of having her physique.
Indeed.
For me, her face is attractive, but she has developed her muscles so much her body becomes unattractive.
She looks like this posing in pictures right after a workout. The rest of the day, her body probably looks perfect.
Nah, with that muscle-developed chest like that, I believe many men would agree that it is not their cup of tea.
It's mine, though.
She could bench press me any day.
As a woman, I absolutely appreciate this woman, and any woman who puts in the effort to look this way because they want to.
I don't find the body attractive, but the dedication.
Right?
How can anyone not be attracted by so much effort and willpower?
Are you automatically attracted to anyone doing their PhD thesis?
Because that also is a lot of effort and willpower.
Yes, I'm definitely attracted to people who know how to work hard for what they want.
Finding attractive characteristics in people other than their physique is normal. It doesn't mean anything.
I do think the point stands, though.
There are certainly hobbies people pour their lives into which you wouldn't find attractive, at best.
You might be intellectually generous towards someone who has perfected rodent taxidermy, but you won't find it hot.
Perfected rodent taxidermy. There must be a lid for every pot because I'm salivating.
But for real, that sounds really cool.
And I'd be more interested in someone with a weird hobby like that.